If you're feeling stressed and overwhelmed right now, stop and do the tapping process that I'll take you through in this video, as it is scientifically proven to help you release stress. But first, let me just say, I get it. Life can be overwhelming. I have 3 kids and a wife and a dog, a mortgage and a business. And regardless of what your life looks like, I know you're likely also busy and overwhelmed. And I know that you're also living in a world where it feels like stressful things come at us from all directions. The news, social media, it just feels like it never stops. And the reality is, our brains are not equipped for how the world has sped up in the last 20 years. And so we all need to utilize tools like the tapping I'll show you in this video in order to be able to rebalance and have the natural ebbs and flows that our brains and bodies were meant for. We are wired to deal with stress, but we are not wired to deal with chronic stress. And the challenge is that chronic stress, that constant stress where we never seem to be able to relax, is harmful for both our mental and physical health. The good news is we have the power to release our stress so that it is no longer running our lives or holding us back from feeling our best. There is a way to manage stress that really works, one that is easy to do, works like a charm, and can provide immediate and lasting results, and it's called tapping. Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm Alex Joyner, co-founder of the Tapping Solution app, an app that guides you using the science-backed EFT tapping technique to reduce stress, anxiety, overwhelm, and so much more, so that you can sleep better, get motivated, get healthy, get happy, and improve your life in all ways. In this video, we'll be talking about stress, and I will be guiding you through a simple tapping process that will have you breathing easier and feeling better in just minutes. Before we get to that tapping though, it's important that you understand how stress works in the brain and the body. As I said a moment ago, not all stress is bad. It's normal and sometimes even helpful. But the problem is that in the modern world, the stress response is turned on way too often. We're in fight or flight not only when we are actually in real danger, but also when we are in everyday situations. Everyday stressors can activate the amygdala, putting us into a fight or flight mode. This ancient survival instinct of their stress response can be triggered by an email from a colleague, a comment from a boss, a text from a friend, when we think about our finances or our health or our weight, a post on social media, a clip on the news. Literally anything can trigger the stress response. And depending on our background and how much safety we've experienced in our past and our present, we can be even more prone to the stress response. In our modern world, we often live in a state of feeling like we are constantly under attack, and our body perceives even minor daily hassles and issues as real threats. And long-term activation of the amygdala and the fight or flight protective mechanism takes a really major toll on the body. We get overexposed to cortisol and other stress hormones, which the body just isn't designed to handle. Stress has long-term effects on mental and physical health, contributing to everything from anxiety and depression to heart disease and digestive problems and chronic pain, weight gain, and more. Ultimately, stress limits our ability to feel and be our best in major ways. Beyond physical and mental health effects, it also gets in the way of thinking clearly. It clouds our decision-making process, and it holds us back from doing the things we want to do to create the life of our dreams. If you feel stressed out all the time and have signs and symptoms of stress, then it's time to make a change. It's time to take back the reins and learn how to reduce stress with tapping. Tapping, also known as EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, is a powerful stress relief technique. It is based on the combined principles of ancient Chinese acupressure and modern psychology. The tapping method involves focusing on whatever may be causing you stress, while at the same time using our fingertips to tap on 9 specific meridian points along the body. These points correspond to traditional Chinese medicine acupressure points. Tapping on the point sends a calming signal to the brain, letting you know that it's safe to relax. The process of tapping on the EFT tapping points while speaking or thinking about your stressors helps your brain to understand that you're not in real physical danger and you're safe to relax. Ultimately, tapping regulates the activity in the brain and helps to turn off that fight or flight stress response in the amygdala. This disrupts the pattern of chronic stress that we all so often fall into, allowing the brain to rewire and to find a more productive, appropriate response to the challenges that come our way. As a stress relief activity, tapping can work wonders. In just minutes, you can go from feeling totally overwhelmed to feeling calm and balanced and at ease. It can work faster and have longer lasting effects than other wonderful, useful tools like deep breathing, meditation, yoga, and so on, because it works to literally rewire our response mechanisms. Tapping really produces true, profound breakthroughs when it comes to managing stress and anxiety. It's easy to do. You can do it all on your own in the comfort of your own home, and it can help you provide nearly instant stress relief in just minutes. So let's try a simple tapping meditation together right now to show you how you can instantly calm any stress that you're feeling. We'll start by tuning into what you're feeling. Take a quick moment to notice the stress you're feeling in your body right now. Do you know what's stressing you in this moment? Is it your finances, your health, a situation in your life, or maybe it's just all of it? Notice what you're feeling. And also notice what your breath is like. Are your breaths deep? Or are they shallow and quick? Normally when we're feeling stressed, our breaths are more shallow and constricted, so we're literally not as effective at getting oxygen to our body. So let's go ahead and rate the intensity of the stress you're feeling on a scale of 0 to 10, where 10 is really high and 0 is that there's no intensity at all. And once you have that number, just remember it so that we can see how it changes after the tapping. So let's start the tapping process together. Go ahead and take a gentle breath in and release it out. Starting on the side of the hand, repeat after me. Even though I've been feeling all this stress, I acknowledge the pressure I've been under. And I give my body permission to relax. Again on the side of the hand, even though I'm feeling all this stress, and part of me has been holding on to it, I now choose to begin to let it go. And one more time on the side of the hand, even though I'm feeling all this stress, it's safe to relax in this moment. And take a moment to just pause and acknowledge what you're feeling as you tap. We're going to keep going, but there's no need to say anything out loud here as we go through some of these points. So we're going to move to the eyebrow point. Again, you don't have to repeat. Just want you to think, what is creating the most stress in your life right now? Simply notice what comes to mind. Move to the side of the eye. We can feel stress from so many different directions, but connect with what is creating the most amount of stress right now. And if it's nothing specific, but just general stress, that's okay too. You can just be with that. When we connect with what we're feeling and we do the tapping, we're letting our brain know that we are still safe. So we'll go ahead and move to under the eye. Just be present with any stressful thoughts that appear. You don't need to fear your thoughts or try to control them. You're just making room for all your thoughts and feelings. I'll move to under the nose, because your body reacts to those thoughts with a feeling of stress because it's trying to protect you. Your body has gotten into the habit of being on high alert to try to keep you safe. It's just misguided self-love. So I'm moving to under the mouth. You can thank your body for its good intentions, and with every tap, you're letting your mind and body know that it is safe to let go and to just relax. Moving to the collarbone point. You don't need to control your stressful thoughts because you don't need to believe everything you think. Thought can come in and thought can go out. With every tap, you are releasing the charge around stressful thoughts and coming home to you, to your body. We'll move to under the arm. With new energy comes new clarity. With more peace comes new insights. You can't stress yourself out, or you can't stress yourself to a solution, so you are finding a new way. I'll move to the top of the head, allowing your body and mind to relax more and more. Now we'll go through the points again. This time repeat after me, either out loud or in your mind. I acknowledge how stressed I've been feeling. I'll move to the side of the eye and I open myself up to more peace. Under the eye, I recognize this pattern of stress and worry. Under the nose, and that it has never led me to the solutions I'm looking for. Under the mouth, with every tap, I'm breaking this pattern. collarbone point. So I'm choosing to stop and breathe in this moment. Under the arm, I am allowing peace into my body and mind. At top of the head, right now and right here, it is safe to relax. Again, on the eyebrow point, body, it's safe to relax. Side of the eye, mind, it's safe to take a break. Under the eye, I am more able to find solutions when I am calm. Under the nose, so I choose to feel grounded and centered right now. Under the mouth, feeling protected and safe. Collarbone point, feeling present and clear. Under the arm, solutions are on their way. Top of the head, I am finding my way forward. So stop and take a deep breath in and let it go. And take a moment to notice what you're feeling and to just be still. You can put your hand on your chest and just feel as you breathe more deeply. And continue to allow that safety into your body and mind. Know that no matter what you have going on in life, you are okay right now. So, how is the tapping? Are you feeling more calm, more still? Remember, our brains are wired to protect us and keep us alive. So if you're stressed or anxious or overwhelmed and the amygdala in your brain is triggered, that's normal. It's your responsibility to create balance and to allow your brain and body to know that you're safe. When we tap, we allow safety and we give our nervous system a chance to slow down so that it can go into the rest and digest state and so that we can access the full resources of our mind. So let's go ahead and take one more inhale in and exhale, releasing the last bits of that stress. Go ahead and tune back into the intensity of what you were feeling before. Rate the intensity of the stress once more on a scale of 0 to 10. Remember, 10 is really high and 0 is that there's no intensity at all. So, did you feel a shift? Share both your initial and new ratings in the comments and share what you experienced as you did the tapping. And if you want to go deeper or you want to use tapping more frequently for lots of different challenges, remember to go download the Tapping Solution app in the App Store or Google Play. We have over 600 tapping meditations in the app, as well as different challenges and audiobooks and all sorts of great stuff. Just click the link in the description to access the app. As I'm recording this, there are over 17,000 reviews in the App Store with a 4.8 out of 5-star rating and over 10,000 reviews in Google Play. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to bookmark it, like it, leave me your comments, share with others, and remember to hit subscribe and turn on notifications. So I hope this helps you to feel less stress. And until next time, keep tapping.